Today we're working with Sanya Khurana, who is breaking into the Dutch national team. So a fantastic case study to share with you guys today, because when she came to us looking for fitness and improve her performance. But what we found was she was in pain. So with anything we do with any of our clients is if people are in pain, it impacts their technique, it impacts their performance. So we had to address her pain first before we could look at her performance. But thankfully, she's now out of pain, and we're looking at stage 2 of her assessments today. We're going to look at trying to build her strength and power going into the 2025 season. Nervous about today?
A little bit. I'm not really good with filming, but it's okay.
You're absolutely fine. So come on, in all fairness though, a few months ago, what did you have?
I had a bit of a back issue about it's a lower back when I'm like exercising. I couldn't really bend in certain places, but luckily mobility sorted me right out.
That's right. That's the first thing we always looked at. That's the first thing, because we couldn't do any of these power tests with you until we did and got you out of pain, which was the main priority, particularly with your tournament in Malaga. So tell me about how you got on with that.
Oh yeah, it was good fun. So it was in Spain, in Malaga. We had a T10 tournament for the European Championship. We came second. Unfortunately, England got to us, but yeah, it was really good fun. Great experience. Can't wait for this year.
Nice, awesome. So again, in terms of where do you think your weaknesses are now going into the season? Where do you think your weaknesses are?
I think obviously when we did those tests earlier, we identified that my cardiovascular, all that, is not as good. But over the past, don't know how many months it's been, but it has improved. Obviously, I'm quite small, so trying to get the power.
I'm 7 foot tall, by the way, just to put it in perspective.
Trying to get the power is also much harder for me than other people because I haven't got like long levers or anything. So trying to build that power and strength with core as well is really an important aspect, I think.
Awesome. So again, I always ask this question because it's quite a useful way to understand what your priorities are and going forward. So there's a genie lamp on the floor right now. You pick it up, you give it a rub. The genie pops out, gives you 3 wishes to improve your cricket. What are those 3 wishes for you right now in terms of your game?
I think definitely one of them would be just to stay consistent throughout the innings. With my runs, like strike rate and all of that throughout, and turning those 20-30s into 70s, 80s, 100s, hopefully. And then, yeah, just hitting stronger and harder, I think. Hitting further is also really important. And then, obviously, the main goal, trying to get a proper spot in the top order batting in the Dutch team.
Like it, I like that, it's cool. So, as always, let's start by so you've done some basic assessments already online. Let's look at some more physical ones to see, because I know there was a shoulder issue at some point as well. So let's uncover what's going on, and then we can go into some power tests and see if you are generating power and if you're recycling it too. So up for that?
Yeah, definitely.
This is fun. Cool, let's do it. Right, mate, very easy. Can you stand with your toes on the line here, facing this way? I want to look at your neck and how your neck moves in a second. So feet together, and you're going to do the hardest test in the world ever. So bring your chin and try and touch your sternum, the bone down here. That's not too bad, is it? Can you feel it?
Yeah.
Back up. The microphone's in the way a little bit there, too. So come down and do it again. Nice. Okay, we've got that. We've got a little bit of flexion going on here, which is quite cool. Most of the guys I see, they can't even do that. So you're 1-0 up on those guys.
Ahead.
So this time, I want to see you now do the other way. So you're going to go literally all the way back as far as you possibly can and try and look behind you, but keeping straight, and don't keep a nice straight back there too. Look all the way back. Look at that angle. Boom. Have some of that. Again, all right, you're getting a double tick here now.
Yes.
None of the guys have done this like recently. So this is fantastic. So just shows on camera now very quickly, it is possible. That's what we're looking for most of the time, but most people can't even do it. So is it youth?
Must be.
Or all the mobility done with, I don't know, but anyway, she's absolutely nailing it here so far. So again, let's look at a couple other things. Let's look at rotation. So I want you to do now with your mouth together, mouth closed, open, and just turn to your right as far as you can and look over your shoulder if you can, without rotating and moving from here. So look towards me. It's a little bit hard, isn't it? You're getting a little bit more tense here, aren't you? How does that feel?
Bit, yeah, tense.
Yeah, okay. So do it again for me. Stop. So there you're taking a double movement to get to here.
Right.
So you're struggling to turn right at the moment for me. I don't know yet. I'm just looking here now, but you've got perfect movement forward and back, but turning to the right is an issue. Let's go to the left. Again, when I'm working with higher end batsmen, I'm looking for the little dysfunctional things in terms of movement efficiency to help them improve, because it's all about the 1% differences. So Sanya moves quite well, flexion and extension, right? Or the other way around, so to speak. But when it comes to rotation, we're struggling to look left and right. Now, she's a right-handed batswoman, is that if she can't rotate to the left like this, at a high level when she's trying to perform better, this shoulder comes out. If this shoulder comes out, the hands can't come back. If the hands can't come back, she then takes over with the bottom hand. It comes in, it kind of go inside out with the shots. All right, cool. So let's have a look at your shoulder mobility. So I'm going to take your left hand first. You're going to raise it up in the air like this and try and touch behind on the opposite shoulder. So you're going to try and touch here. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Go up. Ooh, okay, let's do it. Go down again. Try do it without arching your back. Try and keep it zipped up. So try and zip up the front and do the same thing again. Harder, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can hear that now. Yeah. It's gone here. Your breathing shut down.
Yeah.
Right? So again, let's try the same on the other side. Easier or harder?
Easier.
Easier. Okay, try it one more time without arching your back again for me. A little bit of arch, but you're struggling to touch here, aren't you?
Yeah.
So again, over the top, we're seeing shoulder restriction issues coming over here, which is what we saw before in some of the other tests.
Yeah.
Now here, this time, take this hand, go underneath behind you and try and touch around the back there. Oh, that's nice and easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we've got tick there, tick there. All right, let's do it one more time. In one motion. Well, that's easy. Boom, nailed that. Let's do it on the other side.
Not as
harder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do it again for me. Stop. So yeah, we're looking now, your wrist is kinking, so unkink your wrist a little bit. There we go. That looks tight in the front. I haven't seen it back properly other than on TV, but I know a lot in the women's game, the bottom hand dominates quite a lot. But it starts with neck rotation. If we can improve neck rotation into the tight right shoulder, right? Because again, if I'm looking at a tight right shoulder, it means probably weak grip. So we need to overcompensate with the grip of the bottom hand coming through if there's a problem in the right shoulder. So that's what I'm seeing so far from initial results and testing. Find that interesting?
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's actually quite relevant because that is something that I'm trying to work with my coach, Ali, is that trying to keep my shoulder not closed, but a bit more closed because I tend to open up a bit and then obviously bottom hand comes in. So
super easy. Next up, set test, feet together. Raise your hands in the air, like waving like you just don't care. And I'd like to try and touch your toes for me. All the way down. Oh, nice and easy. Look at that. Come back up. One more time. Touch your toes for me. There we go. So you can touch your toes. This time, one more time. Just try and push your bum back further as you try and touch it, okay? See how that makes a difference. Is that easier or harder?
easier.
Easier, yeah. So, okay, so what I'm saying is even though you can touch your toes, we don't own this movement pattern. So when you touch your toes, you should actually push your bum back further as you do it. So try it one more time, see if it's easier. Push your bum further back as you go down. Push your bum back, push your bum back, push your bum back. There we go. That's a lot easier. So again, just so I'm aware now, when we're coaching you, I think we need to work on what we call the hinge pattern as well as the squat pattern to help you out. But you can touch your toes. Big tick. Well done for you. So this time, feet together, hands up in the air like you just don't care, and try and arch back as far as you can and see how far you can go back. Oh, that's not too bad either.
Oh my God.
What was that for?
Back.
Was it tight?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, okay, interesting. But you went back okay. So do it again. That passes, you get that pass. But just an extra bonus test because you're you.
Yeah.
Right? I want you to just bend your right knee like that.
Yeah.
And do the same thing again. Easier or harder?
Harder.
Harder, you can't breathe. Right? Do the same with the left leg. Easier or harder?
Harder.
Harder. It's interesting because what I'm saying now, again, even though you can go back with two together, we break it down. There's something going on with your hips. Tight hips usually come as tight shoulders. The opposite shoulders, opposite hips always match together. So I'm sorry, you pass it, but we want to look a bit deeper into the hips at some point.
That's okay.
Okay, again, you're not a bad human being. Right, so again, rotation very quickly. So I do is feet together, keep your mouth closed, and you are going to rotate as far as you can behind you and try and look at me. So from the hips, rotate from the hips and rotate as far as you can to see me. Okay, you passed that.
Oh, yes.
Well done, you. Well done, you. Go to the other side. Easier or harder?
Bit harder.
I can see you in your breathing. Literally, you're holding your breath. As
Yeah.
you do it one more time, right then left. So okay, that's pretty good. Come back the other way. Yeah, that's good, but you're holding your breath more on your left side.
Yeah, it's like here a bit tighter.
Yeah, you can see that. So again, what do you need rotation for?
Hitting bombs.
Hitting bombs. It is, you do hit bombs, right?
Yeah.
Again, pulling,
Yeah.
right? If you haven't got rotation, it means you've got to open up more to come around here. So again, it's a pass, but you're getting a big sticky note
Okay.
to say there's something going on here that's quite tight. So well done you.
Thanks.
Almost. So let's look at a bit of balance. So very quickly, put your feet together. Okay, take your left leg back and put it on the floor with your toes like this. Put your hands out to the side, close your eyes,
Oh God.
lift your leg up and try and balance me.
No.
I've seen worse. Good effort, cool, I like that, that's enough.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's not a bad effort actually, let's do the other side. See how they compare. Ooh, here we go. Come back, start again for me. Do it one more time, same leg. It's the concentration.
I can just hear the stickiness of my shoes.
I know, I can see that. I can see the foot turning over left, right, centre. So there you go. So again, I think the right side you're doing pretty well, but there's a left foot balance issue,
Yeah.
which we need to bear with. Because the reason I look at the balance like this is because it's like a mini handbrake. If you're bowling, if you're running, even if you're pushing off to give you stability, if you don't feel balanced when you're hitting different balls, everyone thinks, okay, stand on these Bosu balls and stuff like that. But balance is when you close your eyes.
Yeah.
And we look at the system as a whole. So again, I think there's a left balance issue going on that needs to be addressed. It's not a hard fix, but it's something you need to be aware of to give you more balance when you're batting.
Yeah.
All right. So one last test, the hardest test of them all. Feet together, hands out to the front, fingers out in front of you like this. I'm going to squat down as deep as you can in one motion, go below parallel, and try and touch your fingers to the floor.
God. What?
There you go, come back up, keep those heels down.
Oh, lol.
Those heels comes up. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do it again one more time.
Ooh.
Not quite there, are we? Where do you feel tightness?
My ankles,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here.
Yeah.
So the heels are coming up. Now, we know there's tight shoulders, and we know there's something going on with the hips, but from what I'm seeing here is the ankles look really stiff.
Yeah.
Because that's why you're losing balance. So to be able to do a squat like that, you need mobility in your ankles, your hips, and the middle of your back and your shoulders. If any of those are out, then you struggle to get down there. So a squat is a big temporarily for you. It's not horrendous, but again, it's something I'm interested in because the more efficient your squat is, the more efficient your movement is. The more efficient your movement is, the more efficient it becomes to your batting.
Yeah.
You with me?
Yeah.
That's why I'm looking at those things. But overall, that ain't bad,
Thank you.
right? But it could be better.
I'll take it.
So again, very quickly, what we're seeing from Sanya's assessments is it's not bad, but for someone who's trying to break into a national team, her movement efficiency needs to be better. Okay, and that's the little things that she can work on at home that probably other people aren't doing that can improve her batting to make her more efficient. So yes, we all love hitting balls and being in the nets and doing ramp shots and all the crazy shots that she's been practicing at the moment. But if we can improve her efficiency, I think we get into a better alignment to generate more power and improve her rotation to hit bombs, as she said, but also hit it more through the cover as well in terms of a straight bat. So again, movement efficiency and economy is my key for her as an international athlete. So let's just look at where you generate power from, and that's from your legs to begin with. So we're going to do a broad jump.
Yep.
So feet behind the line. The idea is we're going to jump as far forward as you possibly can. Now, before we do this, I'll give you 3 warm-up goes, 25%, 50%, 75%, and you get a full-blown go after that.
Okay.
All right? How tall are you?
5'2".
5'2". What's that in centimetres?
I have 157 or
157, I like that. That sounds about right. So 157 centimetres. I want to see if you can jump past your height. Okay? So again, just 25% to begin with, nothing too crazy. Go, get back. Let's do it again. 50%. Yeah, I like that. 75%. See what we get. All right, cool. So there we go. Now let's go full flat out. All right, let's see how far you can go. And I'm going to measure to see where you land. Stick landing. Good effort. All right, so
Yes.
Look at that. 193. Woohoo! Look at that. That's way past your height. I like that. Let's do it again. Do it again.
Oof.
188. One last time. Yeah, look at that bad boy. 197.
Oh, yes.
Look at that, 197 for the win. Right, so, well done.
Thank you.
Because the goal is minimum 110% of your height, and you've smashed that. I will do the calculations in a second, but well done. I don't have to beat you with a stick. So let's look at the same thing again, but without your hands. So we're going to do the jump, put your hands on your hips, keep your hands on your hips the entire time. You're going to jump as far as you can. So again, 25%, 50%, 75% to warm up. Just practice it. It feels a bit weird. There you go, and go back. But the idea is I'm going to see how far you can jump from lower body only without using your upper body and compare them. Awesome, cool. Right, let's go as far as you possibly can do.
Ooh.
It's all right, cool, well done. 158. 158. Let's go again. Well done. That is 161. 161. Let's go. Big effort. Last one, best one. Oh, look at that. 168.5. I'll give you 169 for that. Cool. So 169. So you got 197 and 169. Any pain when you're doing that?
No.
Cool. I like that. No. Right. I like that a lot. Well, good news or bad news?
Good, please.
That's pretty powerful. All right. That's more like I want to see. So you're jumping, broad jump, past your height is 125%. So you get a big fancy tick for that. Minimum standards is 110%. You're 125%. You're a little mini powerhouse, ready to go. All right. That's exciting. That's pretty cool. But then I compared it to your jumping without your hands, right? And this is interesting because now it comes into the ratio between the two. You're 116%. Now you're in range. What I want to see is between 115 to 125. But ideally for you, we need to be around the 120 to 125 mark.
Yeah.
Right. So that tells me you're getting a lot of power from your arms, and there's a bit of leakage coming from your legs. So all this power in your legs we've got. I think we need to teach it to become more efficient. So again, you get a tick, right? That's okay. It's still passed, right? And that's good athletic baseline standards, but I think you can do better. I think you are a mini powerhouse. And I think we can exploit that a bit more with your jumping.
Sounds good.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've earned the right. You've got my pointy stick at you now. Okay, yeah? It's my measuring stick, okay, not a beating up stick, right? So what I'm gonna see now is we're gonna do a double broad jump, because I'm going to see how you recycle energy. So the idea is you're going to jump and then jump a second time, but try and minimize contact time on the floor. You're not jumping, waiting a second. Here, you'll be fast and explosive. Okay? Like you're doing a triple jump almost, but just a double broad jump. So I'll let you have one practice go.
Okay.
Then we go straight into it. That's good.
Why did I go so high on the second one?
It's all right. We'll find out now. We'll find out now. So again, you get 3 goes.
Yeah.
Let's see how far you can go.
Okay.
Ooh, you right?
Tumble.
Tumble.
Yeah.
Okay, you get a X. No, you get to do that again, right? Let's do it again. Cool, well done. That is 3 meters, 88. 3, 8, 8. Like that, well done. Cool. 367. It's your best effort we take anyway, so you're lucky.
Ooh, slacking.
Ooh, 351. 358 is your max. 388, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Your best distance. Right, guess what you get to do now? Triple jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so doing the same thing again. Triple effort. So I want to see how far you can go doing triple the effort. 1, 2, 3, boing, like a kangaroo. Boom. Okay, I like that. Should we take, let's record that. That's quite good. So we're looking at 571. 571. Let's do it again. Good effort. 572. Come on, last one now. Oh, yes, that's right. Keep the healer. Look at that. 590. Are you nailing it?
I know, that's
Any
quite
pain?
far actually. No, I'm good.
No pain. No. All right, I like that. Good news or bad news?
I reckon it's bad.
Why that?
Don't know. Just I feel like the second one I lost so much. Like I couldn't go as further, but it felt like because I was about to face plant because of the momentum. The third one I just tried to catch up on, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So it is bad news. Again, it doesn't make you a bad
No,
human
yes,
being,
okay.
okay? I like that a lot, no, but it's cool because this is the difference. You've got power, right? What we're doing is analysing the three together to see how you recycle and reuse that power. That's like running, sprinting, jumping, diving, effort is efficiency, essentially. So we've taken your triple broad jump and minus your double broad jump and divide it by your broad jump, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Triple minus double divided by broad jump times by 100. We're looking for greater than 110%, right? Difference, it's 102.5. So we're below minimum threshold.
Yeah.
So you have the power. What your body can't do is recycle that power.
Yeah.
Right, and that is where you transfer. That's where we maybe have some leakages in terms of hitting the ball and then running, jumping, sprinting at the same time as well. So I think the next part of your program is to understand is we've got to help you teach you recycle the power better. You've already got the power.
Yeah.
Now we're going to recycle that power and learn how to do that. So that's multiple jumps and it's fun. This
Yeah,
stuff is
so fun.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly like a little mini frog stroke kangaroo
Exactly.
bouncing around the place. So again, you're not bad.
Yes.
This is what we want to look at elite athletes, right? If you want to become an elite athlete,
Definitely.
I'm afraid we've got to nitpick at these things.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes, sounds good.
Cool. Okay, so we've looked at the lower body. I need to see what's happening with your upper body in terms of core explosiveness
Okay.
and stuff for now. So what you're going to do, I've given you the med ball, little 2 kilo med ball. You're going to lie on your back. The idea is you're going to throw this as far as you can down here. All right, so in your own time, throw it down. In line with this, we're looking at, in terms of feet and inches, we roll it over. We're looking at, that's not too bad, that's 15, 9. So we're looking at 15 feet, 9 inches. Just as an idea, we're trying to hit 16 as minimum.
16.
Yeah, so we've got 15, 9 inches, we've got 3 inches to go. Let's give it even further and see what we're trying to do. Well, that's a bit better, isn't it? That's 16 and a half. 16 and a half inches, that's even better. One last time. Really give it some welly. And we're down to 15.5. How do you find that?
Confusing.
Confusing, yeah.
Because you have to get the timing right, and I feel like it's hard to get it right.
So what am I looking at the same time?
What, sorry?
Or what do you think I'm looking at as you're doing this test?
Maybe if I'm throwing it before I'm actually sitting up, my core's weaker.
Well, that's the thing. So I think there's a disassociation. You know what we saw with the recycling the energy, right? Your lower body and upper body aren't in sync to be able to throw that ball as far as you want to do. So as an idea, we've got to 16 feet, okay? What we're ideally looking for is 22 feet.
God, a bit off.
Right? Yeah, it is a little bit off, but I think that's a sequencing thing.
Yeah.
We're going to teach you how to do and get practice. But again, it tells me again, we're looking now at where you're storing and using power. And if you've got a lot of power down here, but there's a problem in the middle of the core, does that translate to the bat?
Yes.
And that's what, as you said before yourself, that's what we're struggling with. So we're trying to identify these patterns now. So that's the first core test we're looking at, upper body. Let's grab the chair and let's do exactly the same thing again, but sitting down. Right, second core test, explosive test I want to do is a chest pass. So I literally want to do the same thing. We're trying to push that ball and throw that ball as far as we can down here, and I will see how far you can do it.
Okay.
Right? 16.
Hey.
Bang on, 16. But remember what the goal is?
Yes.
22. 16 to beat. 16 to beat. (16-1). And then one more effort as the ball miraculously comes back to you by some mystery person. 16-3. There we go.
We'll
So
get there.
what have we just learned?
Chest is a bit weak, but I feel like I knew that anyways. So.
Yeah. I think it's core explosiveness.
Oh, okay.
As well, that's what we're trying to look at now. So using those two tests, we look, like I said, when you're batting, power comes from the ground up, right?
Yeah.
But if there's a leakage here,
Yeah.
you can't translate to the bat. So I think that's what we need to work on as well, is knitting the two together. So your training now is definitely going to be around recycling energy, but also using that core and getting that core to work in sync with everything else. So this is fascinating. This is really cool to see. So she's a bit of a powerhouse. She's got all the power from her lower body to try and jump and move forwards, but it's the recycling the power that's an issue. And as she said at the start of the day, she's trying to be more powerful to hit the shots. Now, if she lacks power up the upper body, that's when the bottom hand comes in to make up for that disconnect in between the upper and lower half. And we've seen that with the med ball throws. There is a disconnect here. So we now know for her training, there's a lot of recycling energy practice that she has to do, but also we're going to knit the core with the lower half of the body and work on this explosiveness in the upper body so it translates to bat speed and bat power too. So fascinating stuff. She's doing really well, but these are the little differences we can make to help her improve her game to, become that powerhouse that she has inside her. Good to help them to do it, so. Right, grab the stumps and bring them down with me. All right, this is the first test to see if you can the stumps stay in.
Yeah,
as you do
these
it.
ones are quite good, to be fair.
Cool. Put them down here in line. I'd say this is going to be your crease.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Right, I just want to see you batting, essentially. I just want to do some underarms. I just want to see you hit some balls back towards me. I'm not looking at anything else. I just want to get you used to a few things. Now, we'll do a specific test afterwards to look at grip strength.
Yeah.
So again, I want to just see, now that we know, shoulder, lack of power, neck isn't turning a little bit. I want to see how it correlates into your batting to see what it can do or any differences we can make in the short term to help improve it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. Right, so again, nice and relaxed. This is your first time batting today as well, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Right, so this is pretty cool. I always say this to a lot of people. Try and remember how many balls it takes you to feel warm. Okay, I'll count.
Yeah.
All I want you to do is to tell me when you feel, yeah, I'm feeling good. And then we'll do the drill.
Okay.
You with me?
Yeah.
You can take this to every game that you do. So again, hit the ball wherever you feel comfortable. Sorry, that's a really bad throw to start off with. Shot. Well done. Let's have a look. Straight up in the air. Look at this. That's where that bottom hand comes in. Well, straight away. Well done. Bit of power. Should have catch with a glove then. That makes more sense. Nice. Like that.
Yeah, ready, I think.
Feel good?
Yeah.
How many balls is that?
I don't know, 6, 7, 8?
I've got 8. 8 balls. That's good to know, because some people take 15, 20 balls. So again, if you now go into a game, well, what you've got to remember is that I need a minimum of 8 balls.
Yeah.
Now, this may change, but try and remember that in your head. The top baseball guy pitchers know how many balls they need to warm up. The top golfers know how many times they need to hit the ball before they go out on the field and play, on the course, right? Same thing with your batting. You know, you go into the game, how many balls you need to warm up.
Yeah.
Right? Cool, so nice and warm. I want to go into the top-handed drill to see and test your grip strength. I want to see how that affects your technique and what we're trying to do, because we know there's shoulder tightness and stiffness. So I want to see if it correlates to your grip with the bat and how it affects your technique. So same drill again. I want to hit the ball back at me or on the floor, but just with your top hand. All right?
Yeah.
Set up, ready? There we go. That's a good start. Cool. A couple more.
Well, bold.
Well, bold, yeah, exactly. And hold it there. So what do you think I'm seeing?
Weakness.
Weakness. Not quite. It's different. So again, if I take the bat, right? So when we were starting to play the shots, two hands are coming in and you're coming down and you're playing the ball particularly straight. Like on drive, you're playing it pretty straight. But as soon as I took this top hand, right, you automatically started the bat up here.
Yeah.
Right? If you start the bat up here,
Yeah.
what does this encourage?
Unsure.
Unsure. That's fine. That's the correct answer. If you don't know, say it's
Yeah.
fine. It encourages this idea of the hands and feet playing the ball at the same time. Right? One of the biggest causes and problems of issues is when people play the ball with the foot. Everyone says get your front foot or your head to the ball, but there's a separation. So what I'm looking for is, does that bat go back as your front foot goes forward? You with me?
Yeah.
So again, you can only do that if you're strong enough here.
Yeah.
Because if you're not strong enough, your bat either comes up here to start with, or it starts off from down here, and you just prod at the ball like this.
Yeah.
This is why I struggled. So we were in between. We
Yeah.
started a little bit here. So again, what happened was, as we played a few more balls, you tried to go back, but there was a lack of something going on here. So we're going to do the same drill again, but I'm going to start in this position and focus on taking the bat back with the foot.
Okay.
Just temporarily. Again, we're not looking at technique, I'm looking at specifically what's happening with your grip strength.
Yeah.
And that tells me whether the bat's too heavy or we need to get you stronger.
Okay, I reckon it's the stronger.
It's the stronger. You want it to be the stronger, don't you, right? Tying into the neck and shoulder stuff we saw before, I'm seeing a lot of tension up here and up here. So what I'm going to do is just like, again, it's a simple towel drill. Play golf?
Yes, I do actually.
All right, so, any good at it?
Yeah.
All right, there we go, cool. So leave the gloves on, leave the gloves on, let's match this. So with your batting gloves on, you're a golfer, okay? All I'm going to see is, imagine you've got a 7-iron, and you're going to tee up nice and easy and relaxed, and just try and follow through nice and relaxed, okay?
Yeah.
So in your stance, imagine your golf swing, there we go. Nice and easy, get a bit of a rhythm going. Relax the arms. Relax the arms, that's it, nice and effortless. Make sure the back of the towel hits you, comes forward, that's it. Again, a couple more times. Brilliant. Now again, do it again, but dump the tension here. Relax up here a bit more. Cool, one more time. Cool, awesome. So grab your bat, put the towel down. Take that same feeling. Let me get my mitt quickly as well. Take that same feeling, and I'm going to see how that translates into like just doing some of the underarms here now. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's put the ball back in the bucket. Oh, that was a good shot.
Thank you.
How did that feel?
Yeah, really good.
Did you relax the arms as you did that?
I did actually, yeah.
Cool, same thing again. Nice and relax the arms. Oh, it's a nice big back lift then as well.
Yeah,
That's the first time I've seen that all day. Where's that come from? Is that because you think you relaxed your arms?
I think it is. Yeah.
Because if you're tight and tense, do me a favour, pick your shoulders up by your ears, right? Grip the bat really tight.
Yeah.
Now try and hit the ball. Hard, right?
Yeah, it is.
Exaggeration. Relax, shake off the shoulders,
Yeah.
dump the tension, nice and relaxed, hit the ball.
Yeah.
Bit different, isn't it?
Much nicer, yeah.
So again, I'm not looking at technique. I'm more looking at tension and relaxation. There's a balance between the two.
Yeah.
You've got to be relaxed to generate bat speed, right? But at the point of contact, that's when all the body, the power from the ground, the core comes through, translates towards the bat coming through. So again, I think we've got to work on the mobility around your neck and shoulders to relax that, to force that shoulder to get back to allow you to get your arms back a bit more,
Yeah.
but also relax the arms to swing through. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. So again, this is another club. It's called an Indian club. It's not for beating you with, right? But I'm going to take this, because I'm looking at the back shoulder more than anything.
Yeah.
Take this club in that hand here. What you're going to do is in your right hand, put your back of your palm towards me like this. Hold this club like this. With your elbow down here, I'm going to come in like that, up, and draw a circle all the way back. Good. And then throw it out, nice and gently. Then come round in front of the body and come back to the starting point. Cool. So again, I'm going to manhandle you a little bit.
Yeah.
So draw a circle with this elbow, come in, all the way up. How does that feel?
Fine.
Cool. Come round, and then throw it out towards me. Good. Come down. Same again. Come in. Not straight up.
Okay.
It's going to be a circle in and up. I can feel the tension a little bit there, right?
Shoulder a bit.
Good. Shoulder. How does the shoulder feel?
A bit tight.
Tight. There we go. That's a bit tight. So there we go. Elbow in, elbow up. There we go. I can feel the tension as I'm moving it around, and throw it out. Good. Come round. Nice and slow. Slow it down here. Speed hides need, okay?
Yeah.
Slow in, up, all the way around. You get to that position, come around. Cool. So watching me. So we're going to do the same thing here. So bear with me. Watch me first. We are going to go in, up, around.
Yeah.
When the arm gets here, throw it out fast.
Okay.
And come back to the start.
Okay.
So it's in, super slow because I want to get the full motion of the bat, but then you relax the arm to get speed.
Okay.
Just like with a cricket bat, right? Again, so in, slow, get the full range of motion with the shoulder. Come in, get around the back, now fast out. There we go. Again, slow, in, up, out, boom, come around. Cool, same with the other hand. Let's do the same club, same other side, exactly the same. Nice and slow to begin with. So again, in, easier or harder?
Harder.
Harder, listen to the voice. There you go, so slow, around, up, and down, and come across. So again, I know he goes tight shoulder.
Yeah.
What's happening with the top hand and bottom hand? When you're batting?
Top bottom hand's taken over.
Because we're struggling with here, so it's tight up here.
Yeah.
So again, nice and slowly, come in, round, all the way around. We need these shoulders to move effortlessly and lack tension. This helps dump the tension. So a couple more times. There we go, one more time. Good, right, okay, so grab the bat, let's do a couple more hits and see how that feels. So again, same sort of thing, that whole relaxation with the towel into the shoulders and feel that range of motion now in your shoulders. Let's see how it correlates to bat speed coming down. There we go. Relax the arms, dump the tension, dump the tension. Oh, that's a nice big backlift again. Where'd that go? Relax the arms, relax the arms.
Yeah.
It's all right, there's a poor feed. A couple more times. Bottom hand came in then, didn't it? Can you feel the tension?
Yeah.
So you got tight, didn't you?
Yeah.
Josh Butler, what does he do? Why did he do that?
Maybe to relax.
I hope so. I don't know personally, but I'm going to guess he does to dump tension, right? A couple more times. There we go. That was a good shot.
Yeah.
Happy with that?
Yeah, good.
Cool. So, biggest takeaway from seeing what we've done with the mobility stuff into your batting, what do you think?
My shoulders and my ankles, as we saw over there, are just a bit tight. Whereas if you just relax it all and just actually trust your hand speed into going with it, it will probably works out better. Because I think earlier we were just trying to figure out ways to actually, let's start up here maybe. I got told by my Dutch coach, 50 times in the mirror, just stand there and just go like this, just to get used to it, like muscle memory.
If we unlock that, we give you better grip strength in that forearm.
Yeah.
I think you can dominate.
Yeah.
Generally.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the women's game.
It's just all cow corner.
So, what we've seen today from the basic assessments in terms of movement quality, power generation and recycling into batting, the tension in Sanya's upper body is correlating to, I think, less bat speed coming down and the bottom hand coming in. So again, I haven't done any technique with her today. What I'm seeing is, and what hopefully got across to her today, is to dump tension from her neck and shoulders down. And that's what we're going to be focusing on over the next few weeks leading up to the season to help her earn and retain that spot, but also hopefully hit the ball a bit harder without technique.